G'day everyone, welcome back to the Japanese Whiskey Review, or welcome to the Japanese Whiskey Review. I'm Brian, and we're continuing this series of best Japanese whiskies in the Chichibu, Hanyu, Kawasaki family of whiskies, and all whiskies in this list rated at least 90 out of 100. I'll put the full list in the description. There'll be some there that I didn't do tasting notes on because I was either enjoying them at a bar with friends or something like that, or tasted the distillery where I probably would have had it. I don't know, they gave you that many new make and everything else beforehand. Trying to write notes is very, very difficult. But there's some crackers that I had at the distillery that would have been right up here with the best of them. They'll be in the list. Anyway, so we're going to move on to Ichiro's Malt the Game 5th edition. And my experience with these of the Game series is they've all been very good. Now, Ichiro's Malt the Game, the first edition, was the first Ichiro's Malt I ever bought. So bottled by Ichiro Okuto from the cask that he salvaged from the old Hanyu distillery that his family used to own before they went bankrupt. And those whiskies, I remember I first looked at it, didn't have a clue about Ichiro's Malt, Hanyu or anything else like that. And I remember going into Shinanoya in Shinjuku in Tokyo, and I saw that bottle the first time I was in Japan, and I didn't buy it, wouldn't have had a clue. And I went back 6 months later or something like that, and the bottles were still sitting there. Could you imagine these days to see a Hanyu sitting on a shelf for at least for around 6 months, or whatever the difference was between the two visits I went to Japan? Never happened today. Not only that, I think I probably paid around, it was under 10,000 yen, so it was around 8,500 yen, something like that. So whatever that was, what's that, $80 US, $70 US, crazy times. It's also one of my favourite Japanese whiskies of all time. So this series seems to be well thought out, let's just put it that way, well bottled, the whole series. So 5th edition, so 2000 to 2013, cask number 1302, ringing at 59.5% ABV. So nose screams Hanyu, stewed apples, ripe apricots, currants, Japanese temples, strawberry jam and smooth oak. Palate follows the nose closely and adds blueberry, maple syrup, honey, macadamias, nougat or nougat, custard powder and allspice. Every sip a delight. Kampai. So, full-bodied whiskey. Finish: incense, stewed fruits, blueberries, macadamias, allspice, and Werther's Original, that kind of hard toffee or caramel candy. And last word, I put another excellent Hanyu from the final vintage. So the final vintage was 2000. That was the last time they distilled any whiskies. An expressive whiskey. I only needed 15 to 20 mils to write up the tasting notes. So a lot going on with this whiskey. Very much reminiscent of Ichiro's Malt the Game 2nd edition. So it might be on the list here somewhere. They're in no particular order as I go through them. And I rated this one 91 out of 100. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.